weekend was for some of the freshmen to come out here and really showcase their talent. Can you kind of describe how you think they performed this weekend?
Yeah, we're really pleased with our freshmen coming around. You know, on the mound, we have a lot of new faces on the mound, but you know, we feel like we haven't thrown as many strikes as we wanted to. But at the same time, you know, I feel like Dakota Hudson, as an example, went out there and pitched really, really well. Thought Vance Tatum as a freshman who's gone out and pitched well for us this weekend. So we've had some guys go out and pitch well. It's still early, and you know, you can do all the bullpen work you want, but the first time on the bump, you know, after not being on the mound for a while, it takes a little time to get your time back. But I've been very pleased with our offense. Our kids have spent two months really preparing indoors to come out here, and I think they've taken pretty good swings.
Can you talk a little bit about Dakota? 5 of first 6 outs, strikeouts, hitting 95. He was a draft pick. There's a little bit of hype about him. What did you like out there? What does he need to improve upon before his next scrimmage start?
Well, I think first and foremost, Dakota's a great athlete, and you know, he has some tremendous raw skills. He can really spin a breaking ball, and you know, he's got a great arm. But you know, the exciting thing is he threw the baseball down in the zone for the most part today, and when he's down in the zone, he's going to get a lot of people out and get a ton of swing and misses. So really pleased with his progress so far, but he's got to keep moving forward every single day, and he's somebody who really works hard at it. So we think he's got a very bright future.
Offensively, a couple freshmen and Reed Humphreys and Daniel Garner really seemed to be comfortable to play this weekend.
Yeah, you know, Daniel, we've always known Daniel was going to hit. He's just a very accomplished hitter, really has an understanding of his swing and has really developed. I've seen Daniel develop since he was about 8 years old, and you know, the evolution of his body has been really remarkable. He's worked so hard in the weight room and through conditioning, and he's become a very, very good hitter. And you know, I think when his skills behind the plate end up catching up, if they ever catch up with his ability to hit, you got a really, really special player in your hands. But he's swung at bat very, very well. Reed Humphreys, really, more than anything, I was so pleased with the way he defended today at third base, and he's taking good swings as well. So yeah, I think we have some really talented young players. We got to keep on getting better, but you know, thus far they've done some really good things.
Speaking of newcomers, you had Jake Vickerson, brother Nick in the stands. You know, setting the table, leadoff double. He had a couple of walks, couple of runs, a stolen base. What is it about his speed that puts so much pressure on the defense and changes the dynamics of the game?
Well, you know, he's so different than his brother. His brother's a big, strong, toolsy-oriented player, and yet we were talking about this in the dugout. You know, his younger brother, really, Jake gets from home to first faster, even though he's not as fast as his brother. You know, he doesn't have as much strength as his brother, but his swing's really efficient. Everything Jacob does is really efficient. It's just so exciting. He just has quality at bat after quality at bat, and that's a huge key in our league is being able to contribute great at bats all the time, even when you're not swinging it well. So really excited about Jacob Vickerson. He's making the adjustment to the outfield, and that's something. You know, that's the part of his game that we're going to really need that to elevate because he hadn't had that many chances yet. But you know, he's a great athlete, and he's going to be a very good player.
We talked to some of the seniors last week who had been, you know, doing this for a few years now. We talked about the team chemistry, and they said they didn't really get to start until this week with cohesiveness. Have you seen that kind of come together?
I think so. You know, we have 19 new players in our program, but we have that really good core of older guys too, and it just takes a little while. You know, those freshman guys are living in the dorm, and the older kids are living in apartments around Starkville, and getting them all together. You know, it's a little bit of a challenge because the chemistry we had in our club last year is just phenomenal. And it's not something that you can create. The kids have to do it, but you can put them in an environment to where it can be done. So I think with the leadership we have, I think that we can get to that level again in terms of, you know, the togetherness that really makes a club great.
Next scrimmage this Wednesday around 3:30, 4 o'clock. What do you want to see out of the team between now and then?
Well, we had 3 really good days this weekend. We're really proud of that. We're going to give them a well-earned day off to get back to their academic stuff on Monday, and certainly you know, we're going to really hit it hard in the weight room today, and you know, we'll have great practice on Tuesday. We're so early into the fall in terms of bunt coverages and tandem relays and all the little things that we can only do as a team that's very hard to do in individual skill instruction. So I think we'll get a lot done during the course of this week, but I think we're off to a nice start.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Yep.
Appreciate it.